If you're training chest hard, but it's still not growing, you might be making one mistake that has nothing to do with how much weight you're lifting. You can bench heavier, add more sets, and train chest twice a week, but if your technique and exercise setup keep shifting tension away from your chest, you're just getting better at moving weight. Today, I'm breaking down 5 chest training mistakes that can limit growth even when you're working hard. And the last one is something most lifters never think about. First mistake, treating every rep like a strength test. A lot of people lower the weight fast, bounce out of the bottom, and drive it up as hard as possible. The problem isn't explosive lifting itself. The problem is losing control during the part of the rep where your chest is being stretched. Try this instead. Lower the weight under control for about 2 seconds. Let your elbows reach a comfortable depth, then press up without bouncing. You don't need an exaggerated slow tempo. You just need enough control that your chest isn't relying on momentum. If every rep looks like you're trying to survive the weight, you're probably practicing movement, not maximizing quality reps. Second mistake, using the same bench angle for every press. If you always press on a flat bench, you may be neglecting the upper portion of your chest. But here's the part most people miss. Simply raising the bench higher isn't automatically better. Once the bench gets too steep, the movement can become much more shoulder dominant. For an upper chest emphasis, try a low incline, around 15 to 30 degrees, and see where you feel the strongest chest tension without turning the exercise into a shoulder press. The goal isn't finding the magical angle. It's finding the angle that lets you train the target muscle without another muscle taking over.
Third mistake, using a grip that's wider just because it feels harder. A wider grip can change the movement and may increase the contribution of the chest in some lifters, but wider doesn't automatically mean
more
better.
weight to the bar.
If your
might be
grip
wasting
forces
your
your
time.
shoulders into
The
an
problem
uncomfortable
usually
position
isn't your effort.
or cuts your range of motion too much,
It's that your
you're
chest
creating
isn't doing the
another
work
problem.
you think it is.
Start with a grip that allows
Most
your
people
forearms
blame
to stay
bad
relatively
genetics or the
vertical
wrong
around the bottom of the
exercises.
press and
In
gives you a
reality,
comfortable,
chest growth
controlled
often
range of
stalls because
motion.
of small mistakes that
Then
completely
keep
change
that
how
grip
eat your chest
consistent.
from growing, even if
Your
you're
chest
training
doesn't
hard.
know how
Today, I'll
wide
show
your
you the
hands
5
are.
biggest
It
mistakes most people
responds
get
to how
wrong happens
effectively
before
you
the
load
workout
the
even
movement.
begins.
Fourth mistake,
Most people
stopping
think the
your
set
chest
starts
workout
when they
your
press the
strength
weight.
drops. This one is subtle.
It actually starts
you finish
before
your
the
heavy
first
presses
rep.
and notice that the weight is getting harder.
If your
so
shoulders
you
are
assume
loose
the
and your
workout
upper
is
back isn't
basically
stable,
over.
your chest never
But
gets
muscle
the solid
growth isn't
triceps
determined by whether you
automatically
can
take
keep
over.
using your best
Your
weight.
shoulders and
Once you're
tries before you
fatigued,
even
you
unrack
can
the
shift to
bar
a
or
more
pick up
stable
dumbbells,
movement,
squeeze your
like a
shoulder
machine
blades
press
together
or
and keep
cable
that
fly,
position for
and
the
continue
entire while
getting
maintaining a
productive work
chest.
with less need to stabilize heavy weight.
Ignore this